Should I cut my losses now and spend the next 3 years saving up money for something else? Or should I wait it out and hope that the price goes back up?
It is a question millions of homeowners are asking themselves. The number of Americans who owe more on their mortgage than their home is worth continues to rise. According to one recent report, the nationwide figure now tops 11 million households. And tonight in our Take Care of Your Money report, some advice on what to do if you find yourself underwater. Here's KARE 11's Jeff Olson.
Somebody's underwater on their mortgage if they owe more on their mortgage than their property's currently worth.
In a healthy market, only about 5% of mortgages are underwater. But according to the data tracking company CoreLogic, in 2010, the national average had grown to nearly 5 times that figure. At the end of last year, more than 23% of all mortgaged homes in the U.S. were underwater. Here in Minnesota, that number was just under 16%. And while that's not good news, it was much worse elsewhere. In California and Michigan, more than 30% of homeowners found themselves underwater in late 2010. In Florida, it was more than 47%. In Arizona, nearly 51%. And in Nevada, a whopping 65.4% of homeowners owed more than their house was worth. All this bad news comes as many borrowers are balancing mortgages on less income, struggling to stay in their neighborhoods.
This issue is all economics.
Julie Guggen is the executive director with the Minnesota Home Ownership Center.
People are out of work, and the jobs that they're getting are not paying for the mortgages that they used to have.
It's leading to a life-changing question for Minnesotans living along city streets and the cul-de-sacs of suburbs.
Do you think you want to stay in your home?
To help find the smartest answer to that question, the Minnesota Home Ownership Center connects you with a counselor from an agency in its statewide network.
This is Pat.
Pat Seeger is a foreclosure prevention specialist with Lutheran Social Service.
When was the sheriff's sale?
She helps clients sort through all the options.
Dealing with the lenders is very difficult. That's one of the things that as a housing counselor, we're able to kind of help people work through that piece of things, help them fill out the paperwork so that they get it right. Give them the hints on how to deal with their lenders.
Important info for pursuing things like a loan modification to reduce monthly payments, a short sale where the lender allows the home to be sold for less than what's owed on the mortgage, or a deed in lieu, which transfers ownership to the lender and avoids a foreclosure.
And have you gotten any notices from either one of them about the foreclosure?
And if foreclosure is the answer, counselors like Seeger can help with that too.
Every single one is an individual story, an individual set of circumstances.
But one thing that Seeger and Guggen say applies to all Minnesotans facing foreclosure:
do not pay a fee. If you're paying a fee, you're paying too much.
Get free housing counseling from a HUD-approved counseling agency. Okay, that's your best first step.
Jeff Olson, KARE 11 News.
If you'd like some more information on tonight's story, we do have contact information for the Minnesota Home Ownership Center and Lutheran Social Services Financial Counseling on our website, KARE11.com. Just click on News and then on Money. Very